Well, hello everyone. Matty Mick 25 right here is talking about ocean, sea, and you see right here is I went ahead and drew the details about like is a ship liner, and of course it could be the cruise liner, or it could be you say something related to like the Mayflower, or something that you say Christopher Columbus you say would be sailing. It's like on out at sea. I went ahead and drew the details right here of the ship, and then along right here you got the ocean view, and of course a few details is buildings. If there was a few buildings that would be down here, it's like if they were be about 300 miles away, something like that. If you're out at sea, but so far as ocean sea color, as so far as the coloring, I went ahead and colored in a little bit of green right here. But basically, is that with this coloring right here, that I'm going to be working with a number of colors right here, and what you see right here, that with these colors right here, that they kind of look, you say, similar. Would say they have like mixed names, mixed colors, and with the similar names. But of course, what I'll probably be working with right here, of course, is the blue crayon, and of course is to add, I'm using like the sketch. The drawing, not the sketch, but doing it. They say doing like a little sketch, type color right here. But I'm using like the drawing pad, type paper right here, that to be able to work with these different colors right here, the crayon. But let's say is to add just a little bit of sky view right here, and a lot of people would probably say that. And of course, I drew this coloring right here, from a photo that I had around, and of course, never been out at sea. I had this photo in the collection that I have around, but never been out at sea. But more likely that I could maybe draw out about more likely about what I think it would look, what it looks like. But you got right here is the details about the sky right here, and all right here is the sail, and of course that with the sail, I think it had like an orange type color to it, but of course more likely I can go ahead and I guess color it's like the sails. You say whatever color that I desire, like whatever color I like, but to say that. See here, go ahead and then add a little bit of blue right here. But basically, it's like the different things that you can do with crayons. And it's like if you were starting from a blank piece of paper, that more likely you could probably say that well, where do I begin if I have an idea for what I want to draw in mind? And so far as like a ship right here, and that like this triangle type shape right here, that is that the details right here. If you want to draw a person right there, you say if you want to draw a person, they go ahead and use a brown, but they go ahead and draw like a head right here. And of course this is done with the brown marker, with the brown crayon right here. This part with here was done by marker, but then of course I'm working with the crayon. But to draw a person right here, and with that person, they could be out there sailing out on the ship. It's like out at sea. You draw the person, and then of course you draw like if they could have whatever that they're sailing with, if they have say some equipment on the ship, such as I don't know about fish, if he's a fisherman, or could be just sailing out there out at sea, and then of course it's like the steering rail would be about right here, aiming is like for the steering of the ship, you say. But a lot of times I would probably say I guess it would be located at about the right back here, and maybe in the front, something like that. I really not even know exactly where the sail would be, if it's like has any type of say motor to it. But as to work a little bit to see here what the color I would probably say to use for the ocean, I would probably say would be is that I'll go ahead and see here, use the green right here. See, add just to put some green detail right here. And of course, in the photo, that of course it was a little bit green, but just to kind of give it a little dark blend, like that, green. Kind of give it a green, not real dark green. I would probably say go ahead now. I'll go ahead and maybe add a little bit of a dark blue, and, just to kind of give it like a little ocean, more of an ocean area, type look to it. But a lot of times I notice that with a lot of times in photos that we probably notice that between colors and in photos that a lot of times that you probably say that the distance, that a lot of times that the object, you say use the ship as the object, but the object would not even look straight. It would look like it's flat. You say it's not like, you say it look like it's if it was at that point where it looks like it between far side and near side, something that actually looks like it's active, like it's in action. You see, it actually looks like an actual photo that was taken. What you say of that it's like at that certain point in distance. Other than it's like if everything were to look about the same color, it's like black and white, and maybe not too much a shade or darker color, right in the center, and more likely that it would not look too realistic. But of course, I've only used about maybe 7 colors altogether. But just say that go ahead and with the ocean right here, just add a little bit of detail right here for the water right here. You got that now with the so for the ocean for the sea, but then with the ship right there, and of course is the use a little bit of pink, and then of course with the pink is like add just a little bit of blend right here of shade for the ship right here. And usually a lot of times I start from the outside. I start from the outer line just to kind of get the outer line blended in a little bit with color, just to kind of make it look like it's a surface, smooth surface. that a lot of times that it looks it makes the picture look a little bit more say profession, as if you start from the sides and work your way towards the center. And of course is that with the center is to kind of give it the shade right here. Now not very dark. You can maybe put a little bit darker blend of color right here. It's like for pink goes, you got the ship right there. And then of course I guess with the final color is like would be blue. Just to go ahead and add a little bit of blue right here is for the ship, and then add a little bit of blue right here. But you say if I were to give the ship a name, I would maybe call it maybe the Dreamo liner or something like that. You got the ship right here, and along with the sail, and the cables is like the cables for how it would be sailing, like with the brown type color, and then along with the details of the sky right here, and along with the clouds. And so far with for the ocean sea coloring, it's like the details about it's like with the sky, and then along with the details from the building. It's like if you would draw maybe 1 or 2 buildings about right here. It's like wherever you'll be sailing from and to. Other than that, is that for the ocean, ocean sea coloring, showing about is like you say is cruising out in the ocean, along with the ocean views. But other than that, it's like with the variety of colors, and along with the ships of say it's like the ocean line. So you get a ship, and then along with this, like for so far is for the coloring, it's like the ocean sea coloring. It's like the ocean line sea of so far as the cruise of the ship, and the ocean sea coloring.